Okay, I want to welcome to the show Desiree Fields. Desiree, how you doing today?
Doing fine.
Desiree, today I'm talking to people about, most of the time, first of the year, everybody starts, has a New Year's resolution, and 90% of the time it's about losing weight and getting into a fitness program. And Desiree's been coming here to Elite Fitness Center how long?
It'll be a year the 29th of this month.
And had you been in a fitness program before you came here?
I have been off and on.
Okay, and did you ever get in that slump where you'd work out 2 weeks and then stop?
Oh, yes.
So what we're talking to people about today is how to get past that, because most people get really motivated the first of the year and they set a goal to do, then after 2 weeks time they kind of fizzle out. What have you done different this time that made you stay with the program?
Well, I have a lot of encouragement from my husband, and what I did was I made myself come the first few weeks and tried to get on a certain schedule of coming the same time every day. You meet the same people every day and you get a relationship with them that makes you want to come because you know they're expecting you to be there.
Another thing I think that happens with a lot of people when they come to a fitness center is that they get a little intimidated because, one, they're not real familiar with everyone and they feel like everyone is more fit. Did you feel some of those things when you first started?
Just the first few days, and it wasn't so much the fitness as just being the new person. You feel like people are looking at you when you come in, but that's just something that you have to get over yourself. It's not really happening. It's all in your mind. And a lot of people that come to a gym are not already fit. You have to get that way.
That's right. Yeah, that's one thing I find that most people think that they need to get fit first and then come to the facility, and they have all these things in their mind about how people are looking at them and thinking that they're out of place. And everyone comes into a fitness center to improve themselves, and sometimes you see the ones who've been there a while and they seem to be a lot more fit, but most people are new people because people are usually starting and quitting real soon because they get those feelings. And I think one of the things to become where you feel familiar in a fitness center is that if you keep on coming, you'll start meeting people, and then you'll start interacting with people, and you're going to see that they're encouraging you, right?
That's right. Especially you. I get a lot of encouragement from you because you live the life.
So, as far as your fitness program goes, you say you're working out how many days a week now?
3 days a week.
And what does that consist of?
We work out 3 hours. We do a half an hour of cardio, and then we do the rest with weight training.
Okay. So Desiree is really motivated. She's working out 3 hours a day, and most people probably work out about an hour a day, but she's really got into the program, and you've seen some really great improvements since you've been in a fitness program, haven't you?
Yes. I've lost 30 pounds, and I know I've lost several inches since I quit losing weight. I've got 10 more pounds to lose, but the reason I stopped losing was I wanted to keep it off for a while and then continue to lose later on, so I'm going to lose 10 more pounds.
So you corrected the diet also?
Yes.
One of the things I think goes hand in hand with a fitness program is the diet, and being around people that's going to be more positive and they're making better selections of foods. Going to make it easier for you to do that also, because one of the problems with most people that get in the fitness program is they think, well, I'm going to just exercise and keep eating the same way I'm doing, and then they find that they're not getting quite the gains they want to get.
Right.
So did you ever get in that when you first started, thought that you could exercise and not change your eating habits?
I've done that, and I've also tried to just diet and not exercise, and I could lose a little bit of weight, but the exercise is what made the big difference for me. But you have to do both.
Yes, the combination that really is going to give you the end results. And Desiree, how old are you?
I'm 44. I'll be 45 in February.
Okay, and she's in really great shape, and I'm sure that because you're in a fitness program, your self-esteem and everything's better?
Yes, a lot better.
So do you try to motivate your husband to be in a fitness program, or is he already in a fitness program?
He's not. He just he's a very active person. He does a lot of heavy lifting in his work, but he motivates me more than anything because he wants me healthy.
Or do you just work out of the house, or do you stay home?
I just stay home.
Stay home, and a lot of people use a job for excuse, and of course she's not working, but if you were working, you still could make time to give yourself an hour a day. Don't you feel that?
Yes.
And your friends, do they talk to you about fitness now that you're in the fitness program?
Oh yes, they all want to know what I'm doing, where I'm going. They want to know all the details.
And I think Desiree started out with just a minimum program of a toning program. Now you're doing more of a split type routine, which consists of working one day upper body more, right?
Yes.
So could you just tell us a little bit about, you know, when you come in first into the facility, what do you do?
The first thing I do is cardio. You told me when I first started coming that if you were, what you had to do, whatever you had to do to get that cardio in. And I know that if I wait till last, then I'll make some excuse not to do it. So I do my cardio first, no matter what.
Yeah, I do think cardio is very important because, especially when you get past the age of 30 years old, you need to be doing some cardiovascular for your heart, and it also helps in burning calories. One of the mistakes that most people make is they think that cardio is going to burn any and everything they're eating, and they think that it's mainly a weight loss thing, but it's more for making the heart strong and making the lungs strong. So, and then you do some weight training also.
Yes. We start here and we work our way around on this side, and then we do our calves, and then we work around with the free weights. I had some problems when I first started here, not because of coming here, but before. I had tendonitis in both arms. I had to wear armbands on both arms. I couldn't lift anything. And I also had some lower back problems. All that is gone.
Oh, great. So you feel like the lifting the weights and the cardio and losing the weight, losing the body weight has helped your body improve and make you stronger and healthier? Because that's one of the things people do ask, well, I've got all these injuries, and I think a lot of reason they do have those injuries is because they're sedentary lifestyle, and then they're eating bad, and the circulation's bad, and everything. So getting in a fitness program has helped all that for you.
Yes. And another thing about coming to a gym where you have people here that trainers and you, if you have a question, there's someone to ask that knows the answers. If you have a problem, there's somebody here that can correct you and show you what you're doing wrong. You don't just keep doing things and doing them wrong and causing more problems.
So Desiree came in on her own and started a fitness program on her own, and most people try to wait and get a friend to start, and maybe you can get a friend on in after you've been here, but mainly it takes you initiating yourself to go ahead and make that first step to get into a facility. And if you do that, you're going to find out that you become one of the people there that everybody else thinks, well, they're here all the time and they know what they're doing, and then people thinking the same thing about you that you thought about when you first came. So I want to thank Desiree for coming and speaking with us, and I'm sure she gave some information to some people that may have similar circumstances that is going to encourage them. Thank you, Desiree.
So now we're going to work some abs. This is what we call the hanging leg raise. And this is a simple ab here. You get inside of here, grip on, and you hang, and you bring your knees up, bring it kind of quick, squeeze your ab. This is for the center ab. You want to get your obliques, turn to the side surroundings, you go to the side. Go to the other side. I usually do about 3 to 4 sets of those, anywhere from 20 to 50 repetitions.